Bhagavat Chikikshitam Aham Karavani hi Atandritaha Nehamanaha Praja Sargam Badheyam Yad Anugraha. Please tell me so that I may be taught in the matter by the instruction of the personality of Godhead and may thus act instrumentally to generate living entity without being conditioned by such activities. Who is speaking this? Brahma to Krishna. Brahma has done some tapasya, not some, a tapasya which is unparalleled in the history. And what has happened? The Lord has come in front. He is having direct darshan and he is offering prayers to the Lord, and Krishna is asking for instruction. He does not want to speculate. He is asking for instruction. He wants to become instrument in the hand of the Lord, and he wants to act without pride. Three things there. And then what happens? Krishna will speak Chatushloki Bhagavata. It is about to come. We are waiting for it. Whole Bhagavatam was spoken to Brahma just in 4 verses. Whole truth is in 4 verses. So there are 3 elements here. What is the first thing? Speculation. Speculation means hallucination. And in the Vedas, speculation is rejected right in the beginning. Before trying to understand knowledge, there are 3 ways you can get knowledge: Pratyaksha, Anumana, and Shabda. Speculation we can put in the category of Anumana, just hallucinate. It is rejected as a process of acquiring knowledge. And who are speculating? You are so teeny ant, you cannot understand. Even we speculate, actually we speculate based on our previous experience. We try to project what we know to what we don't know. Therefore we make a mess in understanding God. You know, the Kupamanduka Nyaya, you know that? Logic of the frog in the well. He has seen his small well, he has not seen anything outside. So even to the extent of ocean, he tries to measure based on his well and makes a mess. So we as tiny conditioned soul have hardly any experience. We are very small. And you want to measure God with the limited experience. That is called speculation. Therefore, speculators are not able to arrive at the personality of Godhead. Panthas koti sata Vatsara Sampragamyo Vayo Rathapi Manaso Munipungavanam Soapi Soapi then Soapi Avachintya Govindam Adipurusham Tamam Bhajami. Okay? So he says Panthas to koti, for crores of years you may go on. Vayo Rathapi Manaso. You can travel with the speed of mind, or you can travel with, the speed of wind. Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada in his purport of this shloka, or for the Vayu says drill your pranayama process. You will not reach the Lord. Go on. For crores of years you will not reach the Lord. Avachintya. Even then he will remain inconceivable. And Brahma did not do all this. Brahma with devotion. Bhakti Yogena Manasi, just like Vedavyasa, he is also with great devotion. Prayed, let the absolute truth reveal itself to me. And first Narayana revealed, and then the Lord revealed, Krishna revealed. Understand? So the process was not speculation. It will not work. What is therefore the Vedic literature? Vedic literature is nothing but statement of people who saw the Lord. Through that you have to go. It's a statement by authorities. So there is no need to speculate. Krishna himself presented himself 5,000 years ago. Why you have to speculate? Is there. And he has given advice how to reach him. This is our way. Okay? So speculation is not the way. Just like therefore we have Guru Parampara. Bhagavad Gita also Krishna says very clearly. What does it say? How to reach him? Evam parampara praptam. He will tell all physics and chemistry thing crammed inside his head. Evam parampara praptam imam rajashayo vidu sakalena mahata yoga nashta parantapa. Evam parampara praptam. Come to me through the parampara. So therefore Vishnu Puran lists 4 paramparas by which we can approach the Lord. Brahma parampara, Lakshmi parampara, and then Kumar parampara, and hey, we wanted to analyze the 4 paramparas, no? Next time. I need to do study of that. Actually, generally Prabhupada doesn't talk about the intricate differences of the 4 philosophies. I wanted to see some authoritative work is there elsewhere. Otherwise, okay. See, what is needed, Prabhupada has given. You don't have to dig what is not needed. But I'll just see if he has mentioned anything. So now let us continue now. So the 4 paramparas we receive the knowledge. Tad vidhi pranipatena. First thing we should be very clear. I want to receive knowledge. Tad vidhi. You want to know. First thing. So anything coming knowledge, if it is outside the 4 paramparas, keep it aside. You want to take a risk? Take the risk. No problem. Every rule is an exception. Maybe. We want to get direct knowledge. Krishna directly presented himself before Brahma. Maybe he'll come to you. But that's not a general process. You understand? Just like it is possible for you without going to medical college, you can become a doctor. Possible. We are not saying it is not possible. But that's not the general way. There are some people who got Nobel Prize without going any studies. They are dropouts. All people who don't get marks, they always share that. I think who are the dropouts? Steve Jobs is dropout. Bill Gates is dropout. Einstein, he's also dropout. So people keep quoting that, and they keep when they get less marks, they share that and become very happy. I'll make a big company and employ all these professors, my teachers as employees. Some people. There was in Bangalore, I know somebody was studying dentistry, and he had a lot of money, so opened a big clinic, dental clinic. Not very difficult. You have to just buy some chairs. See, in medical hospital, there are so many things. Dental clinic, just one chair. That's it. Isn't? They don't have that. I don't know. Maybe having, but mostly their clinics are simple, chairs. So he put chairs, and his professors he employed there. Outside the college work, time they work. No, his faculties were working there. He employed them. So something like that, you may feel happy in that. But actually, the tadvidhi pranipatena. The process is this. First, you have to decide you want to learn. And we can spend time. It is said before pranipata, one can spend around 6 months to 1 year. Correct? No? Just like now you finish your 12th class. Now, if you want to decide which college to go, sometimes people take 1 year time. Correct? They will not immediately take. They will again prepare and they will take. So first you have to also become qualified, and then you may select a particular college. Suppose you feel, how you become qualified? They have entrance exam. But suppose you feel, no, I can do better, I want to go to that college, improve your qualification and go to this. Nobody spends more than 1 year. Then it is spoiling his career. So similar way you can take that. We have to also decide where I want to take the spiritual knowledge. First thing is tadvidhi, I should know. I want. Then I can spend some time. But I should conclude within 1 year. Because I want to know. I have a problem. I don't know. But I want to know. Tadvidhi. Correct? The vidhi means vidwan. With word in knowledge. I want to know. Then what I should do? Pranipat. Is it very simple or not? Now suppose you take admission. Say NITK. If you're lucky. And you go to the college, but moment you take admission, you have to pranipat. They will say these are the things. Here, these books will be the authorities. Yes. Accepted. These teachers will be your authorities. Accepted. Now let us define what is pranipat. And then, our previous scientists who are not here, other scientists, they are also authorities. We say accepted. Can you go inside college and say, I have taken admission to this college, but I don't accept. Teacher says something. You say, I don't agree. What will you say? Get out. I don't agree. You cannot say like that. You have to accept the authorities. You say, I don't agree to the books, all nonsense written. Teacher will not agree to that. And you say, we had a great scientist like this in this field of engineering. Oh, he's a crazy man. He will not agree to this. You cannot take this attitude. We have to. I'm just seeing the same process works even in this place. You have to accept the three authorities. And then after that, they have some discipline. Rules and regulation. You have to be on the class. NIT is 8 o'clock. You have to be there for that. It's a bit early for modern day youngsters. Nobody will be there. And then you have to do your assignment. You have to do your labs. You have to do all these things. You have to give exams. We will give you some vacation, but all these things are there which you have to do. You say, yes, agreed. And in the class, you should be silent in the class and not disturb the class. You can bring your mobile, but you should not be distracted. There's some rules will be there. Orientation means they will tell the rules, right? And you have to say agreed. Then your education begins. Now tell me this, in spiritual education, what way we are different? You decide which parampara, but there are 4. Just like engineering college, you decide NITK, Manipal, some colleges are there. Decide one of them. You decide one of the 4 parampara which you want, it's your decision. And to take that decision, we can take even 1 year time. But don't take more than that. You can take whole life. Some people whole life don't take. But then you will remain uneducated. Suppose you take whole life to decide which college to go, and end you remain uneducated. You can have big list comparing this, compare. And Baba, you have to follow one of them. So, Pranipat. This is the essence of Pranipat. So, in what way can you say? Many people say that if I go to learn spiritualism, I have to close all my eyes, ears. No, sir. The same way you accept authorities for learning material thing, you have to accept authorities for learning spiritual thing. Nobody can say, okay, I've come to learn Bhagavatam, but I learn spiritual. I don't accept Bhagavatam. You cannot say that. That you have to decide before coming in, not after coming in. What do you say? After coming inside a college, you cannot say, I don't accept your books. You have to. Okay? Number 1. Number 2, you say, I don't accept the teachers here. You cannot say that. They are trained in the particular field. And then, the great saints, we say now, talking about Brahma. Who is this Brahma? No. You have to accept the authorities. And then, tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena. Accepting these authorities, you can ask a question. The teacher begins, first class in your engineering college. F equal to MA. Why F for force? Let us put T. I say, please shut up. Let me finish my class, then you speak. Don't interrupt me like this. Agreed? Pranipatena pariprashnena, after hearing what the teacher has to say. Otherwise, teaching process does not work. How does the teaching process work? Teacher already knows what to teach to you. You are not discovering knowledge. You are just receiving knowledge. Correct? That's a Vedic way anyway. Modern day education also, you are not discovering anything. Maybe later. But the process is discovering. Our process is only receiving. So then the teacher is putting something on the board. You are hearing it. You are trying to receive it. But it's not blind. Something you're not able to understand. You say, why? What is this you're trying to say? All like this. But process is receiving. I'm just receiving. Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya. Why sevaya? Because Vedic culture, there is no, that's a mood. Let me serve. Then what will happen? Upadekshin, the modern education system they made was money. Therefore, the spirit of service is not there. Money can be there, but that's part of Vedic culture also. Money was given. Guru Dakshina. But the whole mood of service. Today that gap is not there. Therefore, even the teachers, seeing there is no gap, many colleges, when they see the photograph, nowadays they don't show teachers standing and instructing. I have seen. Particularly Manipal, I saw. They see teachers sitting on the desk, on the student's desk, trying to be friendly, student friendly. They like that. But actually, they are breaking the process. The process is pranipat. Correct? The gap should be there and the teacher should know. Therefore, Prabhupada says actually today teaching means cheating. Why? Because they don't know. They are teaching without knowing. They know very little, and which is speculative and which can be wrong. What do you say? which can be wrong. Because our nature is speculative. We exactly don't know. How much somebody was telling? For every disease, there are 5-6 theories also sometimes. Just like you said for cancer, we don't know exactly, but there are so many theories. Maybe because of this, maybe because of this. There's some people, they say get because smoking. Some people without smoking get mouth cancer. So we have so many theories, and we, speculative. We actually do not know. So when you teach, another thing is that when they teach, they don't teach also honestly like that. See, we have some theory, we don't know which is true. Maybe all of them are wrong. They don't teach like this. They, as if we know. So there is an element of cheating there. Teaching means just like an acharya. Yes, I know. Who is Krishna? Yes, I know. How many times Prabhupada asked this question? He is a real teacher. We are actually not teachers. We are assistants, monitors of the class. And how many times Prabhupada asked this question? Have you seen God? So Prabhupada said, wait a minute. What's the point in asking this question? Unless you are in a field of spiritualism, even if I tell you, you'll not be able to understand what I'm talking. Just like you ask somebody, a doctor, some particular question. Unless you are a doctor, you cannot understand his answer. Even to understand an answer, some minimum amount of knowledge. Correct? So understand this big question, who is God? You need a lot of spiritual knowledge. It's not a joke. And then on top of it, Prabhupada says, will you accept what I say? You may not accept. Correct? You accept that I am going to tell the truth. I may lie. So do you have that much faith that what I am going to tell you will accept? You accept means I am going to tell you the truth. Otherwise, don't ask this question. The person was totally stumped by, Actually, people ask this question so loosely, without even thinking, can they handle the answer? And are they ready to receive the answer? And have full faith in the speaker. Correct, no? So he said, I accept. Your whole class was looking at him. I accept. Prabhupada said, yes, I see him every moment. He is a teacher. Teacher is not theorizing. Teacher is seeing and speaking. We are not on the platform. Actually, in that sense, even we are not teachers. But we are teachers because you honestly repeat the words of a real teacher. Agree? You got it? You are honestly, what we read, we report. You can ask me, so you are saying this, where in Prabhupada's book did you find it? You have a right to ask, because I am not seeing and speaking. I am repeating what the seer is spoken. You got it? But when you are seeing, you can say, yes, Krishna is so beautiful. You can say, correct? If you ask me where it is books, I'll give you the reference anyway, but I'm seeing it also. Because that's a real teacher. You got it? That's the difference. We are not cheaters, because we are repeating what Prabhupada is saying. So we cannot say we are cheaters. Cheater is a separate issue altogether. So in that way, we have to avoid. In fact, speculation becomes a very bad habit. And speculation in the spiritualism in India has led to disaster. Therefore, I remember when I was in college, came to Krishna consciousness, I asked some devotee who had introduced me. I was so happy in Krishna consciousness. Within 3 days, bliss. Then I asked him, what do you speak about general India? What kind of understanding they have? He said, in India, it's an ocean of confusion. Confusion. People are in an ocean of confusion. Why? Speculation. Everybody has his own. I think it's true even now. When I was a child, there was some interest, because we are born as in India, some interest in Hinduism and so-called. We don't accept Hinduism as representation of the Vedas. We call it Buddhism. Because everybody is imagining. It's true or not? It should not be the way. The real thing is Sanatana Dharma or Varnashrama Dharma. This is in the Vedas. That word does not exist in the Vedas. Just imagine. Anyway, so it's an ocean. Everybody has his own interpretation. It's like you learn something from NITK or you learn something from Manipal. It's the same thing. You can do post-graduation, even other part of the world. It is standardized. Previously also, it was standardized. It's not that the Vedas are like that, Vedic tea. No, sir. It was very strict. First thing you speak, Prabhupada said, therefore, before you hear in spiritual life, you should see who is speaking. Don't just hear. Avaishnava, Puta, Shavanam, Sarpochishta Payoratha. It says Avaishnava Mukho Gita. We should never hear any word from a Avaishnava. Arvaishnava Mukho Gitam, Puta Harikathamritam. Even though it is Harikatha, do not hear. Shavanam Naiva Kartavyam. Sarpochishta Payoratha. Just like a serpent. If he has touched a milk, don't drink that milk. Even though it's wonderful milk, but don't take. Now it is poisonous. So we should be very careful that therefore, before hearing, we should decide who is the speaker. Then hear. He may be cheating. He may be just speculating and speaking, correct? Therefore, in a devotee assembly, sometimes it's like somebody says something. Oh, he's speculating. All laugh. Suppose somebody, and we know it's not from the Shastra, not from Acharya, not from. So we say he's speculating, and nobody wants to hear. And it's like a joke. Hey, he's speculating now. It's like a danger. But sometimes we lively say something. Hey, you are speculating now. So speculation is out. So this is another area to understand that Brahma does not want to speculate. He has a serious business to do. He has to create the whole material universe. He wants knowledge from the Lord. Because the creation has a purpose. What is the purpose he's creating? Simply for the fun of creation? Why is he creating? To give chance to the conditioned souls to get reformed and go back to Krishna's lotus feet. That is the purpose. So just like a jail, it has a purpose. Now he has to make arrangements. A class jail, B class jail, C class jail, and he has to make various facilities, and he has to give different bodies to the living entities to fulfill different independent desires. And he has to also, apart from that, he wants to launch a party to teach the spiritual knowledge. That is Brahma Sampradaya. Brahma is also head of one of the 4 Sampradayas. So he has a lot of work to do. And he wants a lot to instruct him, give him the knowledge. And you can see his knowledge is so unfathomable. Even to this day, even one aspect of his creation, even teeth, what we are having, so valuable. You cannot say anything is redundant. Everything is wonderful. Wonderful. Correct? Just like an engineer can be a great devotee of the Lord, seeing the wonderful creation. In different aspects, you can see God's intelligence, which he gave to Brahma. Similarly, we can see as a doctor, correct? You go inside the body, nothing is redundant. Not one system in the body, not one part in the body. It's so wonderfully designed. That way, what do you say? So wonderfully designed, so we can appreciate that. We can appreciate and become a great devotee of God. But what we are trying to do in science today is trying to somehow imitate and say, I have also become God. Just make a test tube baby, I have become God. What's the big deal? So many uterus God has designed. What do you design one more? What's your credit? Your credit is just trying to imitate what God has already done. I told you the joke, no? Dog is barking, nobody takes care. Somebody imitates the barking, we give him Nobel Prize. So that's what we are doing. Mostly what we have done, given Nobel Prize for imitation was already happening in nature. Okay? Already, till now nobody has done. Even if suppose somebody creates artificial life, even if what's the big credit? Already it is being done. Not 1 ton in trillions. But so much pride, I want to play. Basic idea is same always. Always watch out. Their idea is somehow imitate God. Somehow I can do away with God. They're all demons actually. By heart they are demons. The propensity is demonic. Somehow I can replace God and I become God.